Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Monica here. You are watching me on my channel Be Yourself, and today I am going to share a skincare routine for oily skin, especially to reduce the appearance of large pores. And I have been through that. I had severe acne, I have severe oily skin, extreme oily skin to be, and sometimes I have combination skin like here in my cheek side, and that's during winters. And I had very bad acne and it gave me visible large pores, and I adapted to a simple skincare routine. I'm still in my hair care routine. If you haven't watched my video, I have uploaded yesterday. I'll give the link in the description. Go watch it now. And yeah, coming back to a skincare routine. So this skincare routine is very simple, and anyone can adapt to this skincare routine. And if you are having extreme oily skin and you are suffering from acne, these are the steps that you have to follow so that you don't end up having large pores. And yes, if you are having large pores, it is possible to reduce it. And I know large pores make us look little older and gives us skin texture. Even if we apply foundation, it doesn't look good. So I'm going to share some of the tips and tricks and a skincare routine for you all, so that you can follow this, and within like 15 to 1 month you will surely see a result. And this is my natural skin. I have not even applied any moisturizer. I just washed my face 2-3 hours before, and I haven't applied any moisturizer also, because I wanted to show my natural skin texture. And you can see that the large pores are being reduced and I'm not having any visible open pores. This is all because I am following a strict skincare routine, and it's very simple to follow. And without any further blabbering, let's get started. Also, if you are not subscribed to my channel, take a moment to hit the subscribe button and do subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell and select all, so that you'll be notified of my further videos, because whenever I'm uploading videos, you will get notification. And due to I'm working, I couldn't adapt to a time schedule. This time my video will go live because I'm a working person. So on my free time I'm uploading these videos, so it's not easy for me. So please turn on the notification so that you'll be notified. And this whole month of July, from 1st to 31st of July, I'll be uploading one video every day. And if you have any video request, write it down in the comment section. I'll try my best to make a video on that. Now let's get started. Okay, first step is washing our face. And what face wash you should use? I'll suggest you to use a gel based face wash. And there are face wash that is available for oily skin, combination skin. Try to use such face wash which is suitable for you, and try to pick a face wash that is gel based and not very creamy and very oily. Once you wash your face, you must feel that your face is clean, and once in a while you have to deep clean your face. So this is how I wash my face, and I'm using Biotic honey gel face wash, and it's suitable for all skin type. As I told you, I'm having little combination skin, so I use this face wash. It suits my skin. And in my face wash, I add these things once in a while, like in alternative days, to deep clean my skin and to remove all the excess excess dirt that is getting clogged into my pores, and to exfoliate my skin. So what and all I add to my face wash, like I take about like a walnut size face wash, and then I add rice flour, just a pinch of rice flour, or else coffee powder or turmeric, or sometimes I add powdered sugar, not the normal sugar. Add powdered sugar so that it doesn't irritate your skin, and it is very gentle also. If you have brown sugar, that is also very good. Use powdered sugar, it should be very fine. So these are the things I add to my face wash, and I do a gentle 1-minute scrub to exfoliate and to remove all the dead skin cell. Alternate days I does this, and it really works. It has changed my skin. You don't have to wait and do a normal scrubbing and all. Just this is more than enough. And stay away from harmful scrubs like apricot scrub and Biotic papaya scrub. These are all little harmful and very large particles, and it can cause minute tears in your skin. And when you are having large pores, if you are exfoliating and scrubbing with large particles, our skin is like elastic. Okay, so once you do, like when you do like this scrubbing, what happens is that the particles go stuck into your large pores, and it makes the pores more bigger and more visible. So don't do that. Try to use scrub which has very fine particles, or I have a suggestion like this Everyuth gentle apricot scrub is very nice. It has the particles are round, it's not in irregular shape, it is nice and round, it is very gentle. You can also use this, or else follow the tip which I told you. So after washing your face, always, like every day, rub your face with a small ice cube. If you are having oily skin and large pores, this is a tip that you have to follow. Rub your face with a ice cube, a normal ice cube, or else you can also use beauty ice cubes that are like you can freeze your tomato juice, cucumber juice, or green tea and rose water. So currently I am using rose water ice cube because I made a bulk amount of rose water, and that video I will upload soon, how I did my homemade rose water, and I've already uploaded in my Instagram. If you're not following on my Instagram, go follow on my Instagram page. I'll give the ID here, Instagram ID here, go and check it out. I upload DIY videos there also, go follow there. And yeah, coming to the point, use a ice cube that is like tomato or cucumber, something like that, so that you don't have to use toner. Or else if you're using a normal ice cube, I'll be sharing my toner collection. So these are the toners which I'll be using, and these toners I always store in refrigerator so that it's cool when I'm using. My most favorite toner is Witch Hazel. It's very good for oily skin and it's little costly also. The small bottle costs 400 but worth investing. And next favorite is my green tea toner from ALPS Goodness. This is also a decent good toner, and I have some DIY. This is my aloe vera rice water toner, this is my rose water, and this is cucumber, and that one is neem toner. This is all my DIY toners, and I have video already on my channel. And this is my homemade rose waters, and yeah, that's it. These are the toners that I'm using. Okay, so this is my morning skincare routine. After that, when coming to moisturizer, what moisturizer you should use? Always look for a moisturizer that is non-cometogenic and that is suitable for oily skin. Especially it should be gel based. If you don't find anything, now Pond's has a moisturizer, light gel moisturizer, that is really good. People are reviewing it that it's really good. I haven't tried it yet. I have ordered it from Nykaa but I haven't received it. So once I received it, I will review that also. But currently now I'm using this Cardi aloe vera gel. This is also a gel based moisturizer. So what does a gel based moisturizer does is that it not only moisturizes, it also tightens your skin. And if you're looking for a cream, I would suggest to use a cream that has collagen in it, which will improve the elasticity and improve the multiplication of your skin cells, and your large pores shrinks. So I am currently using this cream. I'm not using the, actually my mom is using this. I bought it for her. This is from Dermdoc. It's affordable and it is good, and it has collagen. You can try this cream also. And because my mom is also having large pores skin issues and she is above 40, so I bought this cream for her, and this is also a very good cream. And coming to makeup, you can use matte to semi matte makeup. Don't use a foundation that is oil based. Try to use a foundation that is suitable for oily skin. And when you're using a makeup, try to use primer. Primer is very important before applying foundation. After toning, after moisturizing, use a sunscreen that is suitable for your skin, and I would suggest a sunscreen that is gel based, obviously, because that is good. And I'll give the sunscreen that I'm currently using. And then after sunscreen, before applying foundation or BB cream, use a primer. Primer is very important. What does primer does is that it forms a barrier between your skin and the foundation, so that your foundation doesn't go and clog your pores. So try to use a foundation, and I'm using the foundation I'll give here. The foundation now I'm using from NY Bay. It's a silicone based primer. Try to use a silicone based primer. Primer is very important. Don't skip it. If you don't have primer, at least use aloe vera gel, so that there is a barrier between the foundation and your skin. Otherwise your foundation will go and clog your pores. So after applying makeup, we will apply a translucent powder or a foundation, or a compact powder. We use a translucent powder or a compact powder and set our foundation. That is more than enough. After that, for touch up, don't use foundation or powder. Why I'm saying is that it will cause more build-up into your skin, so better use a tissue, gently press and remove the oil. But better than a tissue, I would suggest investing on such oil blotting paper. So this one is from Avana Face Fresh Daily Beauty Tool. This one is just 175 and it has 100 sheets. It is made up of natural paper. Bought it from Nykaa for 100 rupees. So try and find a oil blotting paper. So when you are wearing a heavy makeup, don't go for a compact or a powder touch-up. Use this. This is really good and it comes for a long time, because I don't use makeup every day. I'm not a person who wear makeup every day, only on an occasional basis, and it comes very handy. You can carry it anywhere, and this is how it looks. It is very thin, and this works like amazing. It absorbs all the oil and instantly mattifies your skin, just like how you apply a powder. It instantly mattifies and gives a fresh look also. Now I've used my toner and ice cube, so my face might look shiny, but I'm sure it is not oily because I applied toner. So yes, you can see that very little bit of oil is there, but usually this is not my skin. I have very oily skin, but after using ice cube and toner, this is the end result that you get. Your skin feels very fresh, and this is what the tip I want to share about makeup. And after using a makeup, try to use a makeup cleanser, not oil. Oil is cometogenic, especially coconut oil is cometogenic. Don't use coconut oil, stay away from it. You can use facial oil like almond oil and almond oil you can use. That is the best face oil, I would say. Use almond oil for your skin, and use any serum, but not coconut oil for your skin. Don't use it, not even in any DIY or any scrub. Don't use coconut oil for your oily skin. It's very cometogenic. So this is the makeup remover I am currently using. This is from Nivea. This is Micellar Skin Breathe. It's a micellar skin cleansing water. This is for face, eyes and lip. This one, actually, see, I have used only this much. You need very little bit to remove your makeup, and better investing in a water based makeup remover. And you can use oil based makeup remover like the Garnier one, oil and water infused, if you are wearing waterproof makeup. And this one is more than enough for me, because I don't go for a heavy coverage makeup. And then after, don't use cleansing milk, because I want to share this also. People tend to use cleansing milk. Cleansing milk contains oil, so don't use cleansing milk. That also clogs your pores. These are all the tips that I have used, and now I have stopped using all this after doing some research, and my skin is improving. So I am sharing everything to you so that you will also follow this skincare routine and avoid the things which is not good for your skin, because not all these products will suit our skin. There are some products which are really good for our skin, and some products may work for others but may not work for us. Cleansing milk is great for dry skin people or normal skin, and for oily skin, stay away from cleansing milk. Okay, now makeup is over. Now coming to the point of skincare. So once in a week, use a clay mask. Clay mask is very good for oily skin, and what it does is that not only detoxify your skin, but also removes the dirt and oil that is deep inside your pores. Also it tightens your pores and tightens your skin. So try to use a clay mask once a week, or else if you don't have clay mask, use multani mitti or besan. That is very good. Besan, curd and turmeric, that is the best face pack available. You can use that. Also, if you are using a charcoal mask like the peel off charcoal mask, if you are using that, or nose strip, after using this mask, try to use a ice cube. Massage your skin at least for 2 minutes with the ice cube, and then use astringent. If you don't know what is astringent is meant for oily skin. It's better than a toner, but it's not good for everyday use. Use it once in a while when you're doing steaming, when you're doing a deep facial, or when you're doing deep cleansing, and when you're using a peel off mask, or if you're using a nose strip, use astringent after applying ice cube. This and all will help to shrink your pores then and there. And whenever you're using, try to use this astringent. Astringent is good for oily skin, and especially this brand Ayur. I'm using this for a long time, and it's really good. And I got this tip from a parlor. In a parlor they use this, and I asked what is this, then they said the benefit about it, then I started using it, and it's really good. So these are the tips I wanted to share with you all, and this is the skincare I'm currently following. It's working for me. This tips which I'm sharing with you all is all tried and tested, and I'm personally using it, and it has worked for me. That's why I'm sharing with you all. I hope this video is helpful to you. Please give this video a like if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you will notified of my further videos. And if you want to share this video with your friends and family, share this video with them on Facebook, WhatsApp. Sharing is caring, so share this video with your friends, and let me know your video request, because I'm out of content for 30 days. I don't know, because this is first time for me. And if you have any video request or any fun thing that you want me to try, any hack or any DIY, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye. Love you all.